So start with this. First of all, don't be worried about it. Like if you're concerned, they're going to be concerned. If you're not concerned, they're not going to be concerned. I know young men, and I'm telling you, and I'm saying young men, young people. There's a couple of girls on that team as well. But I know young people that are literally every single appointment they go on, they're literally, oh, hang on, what's that 214 number? I'm not sure what that is. That's the wrong number there, Quentin. But anyway, I know young people that are getting the buyer agency agreement signed every time they go on an appointment. I would suggest this: don't ever talk about it over the phone. Okay, you go out there. You talk. This is something you talk about in person, and so you meet them at the house. And before you can open the door, guess what you have to do? You got to get a buyer agency agreement signed, right? Now, you don't have to do a carte blanche, blanket buyer agency agreement. It can be just for that one house. That's okay, right? But it is a federal law that you've got to get this thing signed. And so don't talk about it in terms of, hey, I'm trying to get you obligated to working with me long term. Just say, hey, look, by the way, federal law requires me to have you sign this agency agreement. All this basically says is if you buy this particular house, then you're going to buy it from me, and you're authorizing me to negotiate with the seller to get paid at least this much. And that's it. That's all you got to do. And you don't need to overcomplicate it. Like, don't take it any further than that. If they give you pushback at all, first of all, if they refuse to sign it, you don't let them in the house. That's it. You can't, right? You legally, you got to get this thing signed. But the reality is that when you're low key about it, you will get very, very little pushback. And most people will just sign it and then you go show them the house. And here's the key. Even if it's just a one-time agency agreement, that's okay because you got them to put pen to paper. That is a step in the right direction. Now, after we've shown them the house and built a relationship on trust, then we can have the deeper conversation about what does it look like to have me representing you on anything you buy and how can I really bring value to that. I recommend a menu-driven system for that. Okay, so I'm going to give them a basic, standard, and premium option. I'll charge different commissions for each, and I'll provide different services for each. Now, you guys can't talk commissions amongst yourselves, and I'm certainly not going to tell you what I think you should charge at each one of those price points. But what I will tell you is on you're gonna have, like, let's say for example basic, right? So for on basic, I might just be willing to open up a house for them, and I'm willing to give them 48-hour response time. Maybe on standard I'm giving them same day response time, and I'm gonna show them everything on the market. I'm gonna send them listings. I'm gonna do this other stuff. And then on premium, maybe I'm giving them 1 hour response time, and I'm going out and I'm door knocking for them in the neighborhoods they want to be in. I'm cold calling the neighborhoods they want to be in. I'm really going the extra mile for them. And again, I charge more as I go from basic to standard to premium.